Mixer in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Be quiet.
Everyone ready?
I just got flashed.
Everyone. Oh my God. Well, everyone on the internet heard that, so that's a lot of fun. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start with the intro in 5, 4, 3.
ER. Scary, Sweaty, Sleepy is a safe place for women to come and share their experience, strength, and hope with menopause and women's health. Your voice matters, so use it. This is dedicated to those who don't feel heard.
Yeah. Take it away, Ashley.
All right, guys. Whew. Let me do this right here. So, before the show, we were cutting up. I'm sorry that y'all got to miss that. But, so we've got Sean and Jenny on today. And I don't know where this is going to go. It's just going to go where it's going to go. But I'm just going to tell you what shoes we're wearing real quick. So, Sean has his hippie, what are those called?
Birkenstocks.
Yeah. And slipper-looking things.
They're
Put your foot up
Bostons.
real quick, man.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
Bostons.
I'm not doing that.
That's a long way to put his foot up.
They're very good looking.
And apparently, I'm not going to do what I just did a while ago, but I have my Doc Martens on. And Jenny has her sporty New Balance shoes
Yes,
on.
they're very trendy.
They're all black.
Yes,
All
all
of
black.
these- all three shoes.
All
These
three
are mine.
shoes are black.
Yes.
Okay, so speaking of that, pre-show, we decided what our auras were. So,
Or what auras we saw.
what auras
Yeah.
we saw. So, Jenny is yellow, and
I
Sean,
100% see yellow. Do
Yeah.
you know what the meaning for yellow aura is, Jenny?
he's going to read it
tell
to
me.
you.
Yellow is it means that you're creative, relaxed, and friendly.
Agree with the friendly.
Yeah.
You don't think you're creative or relaxed?
I mean, not relaxed. Let's just be real.
Okay.
I'm never relaxed.
Well, you're not relaxed, but you do come off as relaxed.
Okay.
You
Through
do.
your-
I'll say
th-
that.
Through your humor and levity.
Okay.
Damn, that's a big
Ooh,
word.
wow.
Levity.
That's a real big
Yeah.
word.
Smart.
I don't think I can go there. So Sean,
Wow.
wow. Okay, so Sean is blue-green.
That's what y'all say.
You're blue-green.
So what does the blue-green mean?
Well, so green means social, communicator, nurturing. And
I'm just kidding.
blue means intuitive, spiritual, and free thinker.
Yeah.
I like your blue.
I had some of that spiritual and free thinker
Yeah.
going on yesterday, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh,
You did.
okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Bless it.
And then I'm red, apparently. Bless it.
We just say, we didn't say bless.
And red. Okay, yes. So
Yeah,
red.
tell us what red is.
So Ashley is red. That's what I saw. And red is well-grounded, energetic, and strong-willed.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
It is.
I see that.
I will say I'm very strong-willed. And I'm real energetic since I've hit menopause. Like,
Yeah.
so energetic that it could be jail time for me at times. Like,
Welcome to the club.
yeah. Psycho vibes.
Let
Yeah.
me say, yes.
So,
All right. Before we're going, I have a question. Am I the first male on your show?
no, you are not.
Oh, I'm not. Okay. I was curious. I didn't ask.
But you are very special because you are going to talk about menopause.
Menopause.
Yes.
Menopause.
What is this?
What is this menopause?
And I'm also here with Jenny.
Really mean.
And
yes.
yes, Jenny.
Sean and I have been friends for a very, very long time.
Like how long? Tell me how long. Like how many years?
What year
1997.
was that? The year? Mm-hmm. So yeah. So 20.
97. That's when I graduated high school.
28
Shut
years.
up.
No, I knew her older brother.
Yes.
And then you were in the same grade as my wife.
That's right. Sarah and I grew up together.
Okay.
Yes.
So you and Sean's wife are BFF.
we're we're close.
Yes.
And they've known
We've
each other
known
forever.
each other forever. Yes.
Okay.
I know.
So-
and I love her so much, especially that she can put up with him.
Oh, let's talk about that.
And Jenny is really, honestly, like my sister.
Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
I have a lot of sisters in
He
my
was
life.
in my first wedding, and he
I
came
was.
to my second.
He came to your second
I
wedding?
came to the second. Sarah went to your first wedding, and
Yep.
she saw me and
And
was
she
like,
left.
"Right," she left.
What did you do to her, Sean?
It's a long story. It's in the Northside Sun. I
Yes,
read it all.
Jenny,
Oh, no.
Jenny wrote an article about us.
Wait, you wrote an article about he and Sarah?
Yeah.
Yes.
What was it?
It was a great. I thought it was a really good article.
Jenny is creative, like
That
her
is-
yellow
okay.
color. So, yes, it was a great story and a
Yeah.
great article. Not because I was in it, but Jenny did a wonderful job.
It was
Okay.
good, but it was a good story. I mean, it's a great story.
Was it a juicy story? Did it have
I mean,
some drama?
Yeah.
There was a lot
Yeah,
of drama
there
throughout
was-
the years, for sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Sarah and
Okay.
I, the short version is Sarah and I dated in 1993 through 1995. We were engaged for about 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah is 6 years younger than I am, same
Okay.
age as Jenny,
Yeah.
and we we started going out when she was 19, and so
He was robbing the cradle.
yeah.
Wow.
time.
Like
And so-
statutory
Oh, no.
rape vibes?
No, gross.
Yeah.
Oh man,
I think
No,
I,
this show is
I think
canceled.
I think I've told this story on my own podcast, but you know, when I told Greg McNeely that I was going to go out with her on our very first date, he was like, "Who are you going out with?" And I knew that I had a picture of her in my annual from when I graduated high school.
Was there a heart around
Like
it?
a third.
And
Was there a
so-
heart?
No.
No, because she was a.
So
Because she was such
hold
a
on.
baby.
So I went and I got my annual, and I was like, "Here, Greg," because Greg and I were living together at the time, and I go, and Greg goes, "You're going out with a 7th grader?"
Yeah, he's on the what is that?
I
Where
was like, "No, this was. She's not in. She's in college now."
She's just 5 years older than.
Anyway,
I'm sorry.
well,
all right, onward,
So
onward.
I mean, they're anyway.
we broke up. We were both convinced that each other were the cause of the other's heartbreak, and so, or of our own heartbreak, and so we didn't talk for 20 years.
Okay.
And if like when
It was
she's
like Voldemort, like you couldn't say either.
like
thing in
if
front
she,
of him.
and so when she saw me at Jenny's
Wow, that's
wedding,
a lot of baggage.
when she saw me at Jenny's wedding, she literally left.
oh,
Yeah.
She
Sean,
left.
you do have that effect on people.
Well, so
Yeah,
so
he
let's talk
does.
about the effect. So that was during the time I was dating Naomi.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
are we going to talk about Naomi
No,
on
no,
here?
no.
Okay,
No,
let's not.
We love Naomi though. I do. She's a
Naomi,
great
we
girl.
love you.
I do.
We love
love you.
everybody.
I do love Naomi. She's a wonderful girl. And so we did not get married. 20 years later, we both are divorced, and we reconnect at church. And
The rest is history.
about 2 years go by after we reconnect, where we were, beginning to talk to each other. And I had recently broken up with a girlfriend, and she was finally divorced. Her divorce took a while, and we just reconnected at church, and it was instantaneous. And within a year, we were married.
Just
And
love sparks flying everywhere.
So she wrote a book. We grew up on the same street with each other. Our families knew each other. I mean, there was a lot of stuff in there. And so
Gotcha.
anyway, yeah.
That's
it was
beautiful
a,
story.
It was a great
It
story.
was a great. I'll
Did
give you a
you-
copy. I'll
Yeah.
sign it. I'm just kidding.
You going to sign the copy? Thank you
You
very
do.
much.
You should
Yeah.
sign a copy for me.
I should. You should get it framed.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's go back to
Yes.
what we were talking about.
Okay.
So Jenny, let's talk about what your menopause looked like from start to now.
Well, I mean, I feel sorry for my husband because I'm. Oh, sorry.
He just did the stick.
I'm supposed to get.
Yeah.
I was just a horrible person. And it didn't help the fact that, my daughter was going to college and a couple of years ago. And then we had some stuff going on with Nate,
Yeah.
my youngest. And so all that combined, along with me having all these weird feelings and different aches and pains and crazy, I just became someone I wasn't familiar with.
Yeah.
I was just
You're
really,
like, who are you? You're
Yeah.
imposter
I
syndrome.
was like, oh my, I hated everybody. And normally I'm a nice person, I'm pretty.
yeah, because you're yellow.
Yeah. So, yes. So it did darken
So
my
what were you
aura.
like, black or?
Yes.
I mean,
She was.
I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to everybody got on my nerves. There are a few certain people. Now, had I not been exercising regularly and going to my Bourn class and having my friends there, I don't know how people
You
do
think
it
that
without-
helped you?
Oh,
For not going to jail or
yes, or not being arrested for murder.
arrested for murder of your
Yeah.
husband.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
No,
Let me
I
say
mean-
that. I don't know.
Jay,
No,
you
she's
better
not
watch
really
out.
kidding. She's not really
Well,
kidding.
I mean, I really was horrible. And even, I can't even, I was sweating. I was sweating and, trying,
I get that.
it was awful. But the good news was that we had a plan for it. My doctor said, okay, it's time for a hysterectomy. And that had some other stuff that I had to do. So,
yeah. You do the whole thing?
Oh, yeah.
All of it.
All
Take
of
it all, every
Take it
last
out.
thing. Get
Yeah.
out. Yeah.
So yeah, get out, and that was December 27th of 2003 or the 28th, I can't remember, but so for the next 2 months, I was horrid because they put me on estrogen,
Yes.
and I did not need. Some people don't need estrogen even though they don't have any insides.
You're gonna learn a lot
Yeah.
today.
No, my
You don't
wife.
need
Sarah's had a hysterectomy.
Yeah.
Oh, she did like the full
So-
thing, like everything gone,
Yes, but
Bye-bye.
but not for menopausal reasons.
Yeah.
But yeah.
but for other.
Yeah.
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 So but I was a real aggressive on estrogen. I was very aggressive. I was like, biting everybody's head off. I was not fun to be around. Okay.
Were you around her at this
Yeah.
time?
Remember the
Sean?
50th birthday party? I was
Yeah.
just like, I'm sure nobody could, because I can fake it real good. But
Speaking of fake it,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go there. Just kidding.
I was mean.
Yeah.
And forget sorry. Okay. But I was like just hateful to
You were hateful.
I was hateful. And so, but I didn't understand why. Now, my friend Tia at that birthday party, she said, you need to go, you need to get some help on this.
Did
'Cause
she
this
tell you
isn't-
who to go to?
She
Tia?
didn't. Another one of my friends from Bourn, Allison, told me to go to Dr. Perry.
Yes.
And life changing, super. She's a great person to go see for psychology.
That's the
she's
only
a
person I haven't seen
psychiatrist.
yet.
Yes, for psychiatry, but she's really well versed in that hormonal,
Yeah.
stuff. And I was,
Where does Dr. Perry work?
she has her own practice. She's right behind the Strawberry Cafe.
Yeah. Off of Depot Drive
Yeah.
or something.
She's a psychiatrist.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, but she'll
We need
swap-
those too when
Yeah.
we go
Sure.
through this shit.
But she'll do that, she'll swab your mouth and send it off, and it'll tell you, what things you're lacking and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And it's a saliva test. Most people do the
Yeah.
blood test.
yeah. But she looked at me, didn't need to even do anything. She said, "You're on too much estrogen."
Mm-hmm.
And she said that my look I had like,
She had the estrogen look.
yeah.
She did not have a yellow aura. at
No.
that time.
No, we
No.
did not have
It was very murky.
It was very murky.
Yeah.
It was not fun. And
Yeah.
so when she got my meds right, and then we also, because I've been on Lexapro for, and we joke because I was on so much Lexapro, I was dead inside, so I didn't have any,
That's not funny, but it can
is.
happen.
I mean, like,
yeah.
Nothing
She was.
bothered me.
Yeah.
Like, okay, next. No tears, nothing. I mean, nothing would get me, I was just walking through life with and not to say,
No
and
tears.
at that time, that's probably what I needed because I was so psycho. When Becca was my daughter, who's at Ole Miss now, but she was going to be it was going to be her senior year.
Yeah.
And I'll never forget, we went to the beach. She's probably going to kill me, and she had to leave a day early. And I got so mad.
You got so mad that she left a day early?
Yes,
Yeah.
like one day early. I got so, like psycho.
Were you like, you ungrateful,
I was
what?
just like, but why? I mean, like, I did not understand why that one night was going to make a big difference.
So
Like,
stuff
why?
got under your skin.
And she was saying, why would one night make a big difference?
But I was like, oh my God, how dare you? How dare you? And so that's when I had to get, anyway. Then when I got on all that Lexapro was when I went to her senior picture. And I was like,
You were crying?
I was crying. I was like,
I just had visions of Elaine from Seinfeld when she had, did her horns. You remember that episode where she was the devil?
Insane. I was insane. I mean, it was so bad that
like
trip.
Cypress Hill, insane in the membrane kind
it
of
was,
stuff.
and I think I had to call. It was when everybody was doing the and I think they still do the video.
telehealth?
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I got on the telehealth with my doctor at the beach. My mama was there, and she said, "You gonna call your doctor right now, girl?"
Yeah. Your mom had enough, I guess.
Psycho. I was psycho.
Yeah.
And I think that might have been the beginning of.
I want to ask Becca about this.
Oh, you should. I mean,
Do you not
she'll
believe her,
remember.
Sean?
No. I just want to hear Becca's version.
Oh, I mean, I was psycho, and I will be the first to admit when I'm
When you're
not myself.
Yes. Well,
Or
that's
maybe it's
good.
It's okay.
That's good.
I
Yeah.
mean, you're still a good person.
I feel that way, yes, but
Yeah.
I was not. But anyway, all that to say, all that stuff.
Well, how long did it take you to get to this yellow that you are now?
Well, I think it took me. Honestly, it's when I started, and I know there's some sort of relationship between this.
You're going to say the P word, aren't you?
I don't know what the P word.
Progesterone.
Oh, I was
I
thinking
was.
penis.
That ain't it.
Wait, what were you thinking?
Sure ain't it. No. Progesterone. I do love progesterone. It's a wonder drug.
Okay.
It's the best. Yes.
Yes, progesterone.
But I will say eating, and I think this is right, eating healthier. I cut out back in May because let me tell you, after I had that surgery, I gained I want to say 30 pounds or 40 pounds.
Yeah, when you have the surgery and you don't do anything,
yeah,
it's just
but that's the thing I was doing. I was still working out. I was only, gone for like a week or two.
Yeah,
after
that
and I
pisses
started
you
working.
off.
Yeah. And so anyway, so I finally was like, I got to do something and all this stuff. And so I cut out dairy and sugar, and I was still doing exercises and bread. I cut out all that. And I lost some weight. I mean,
I would
it
have
was
been mean as
I
all
know,
get out.
But another thing that I started doing is I started really deep diving into my prayer life, because I'm telling you that was the only way that I got through that is
I
just through
second
prayer.
that.
I
I
mean, I'm
second
telling you right now, God, He completely changed me.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
time.
I mean, same here. That's how
Yeah.
this came about.
I
Your
just had to
podcast.
lean in.
Yeah. I
had
was
to-
leaning in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it was just one of those things where I was not in control, and I hated not being in control. And all of a sudden, I had to give up,
Give it up.
give it, and let it go. And it's changed my life. But it's hard.
Ooh, it's
'Cause I
hard. It's
wanna-
hard for me
I
too.
want to control everything
Uh-huh.
and everybody.
Yeah.
But no,
Get
you
it.
haven't had a hysterectomy, have you?
I have.
Oh, you have.
So, yeah.
It's the best
Your
thing
wife,
ever.
Jenny,
No, it takes a while.
myself, all had it. I wouldn't say it's the best thing ever because I have been a
When did you get it
17
done, though?
versions of myself.
When did you get yours done?
I got mine done, I think it was August of 2023.
Okay, so okay.
Not far from Jenny.
Yeah.
Yeah, because yours was in December.
Mm-hmm.
So we could have been plotting together. Histosistas. Yeah.
We are.
Hysteria.
Hysteria.
Hysteria sisters.
Yes, I was very I was just I just felt like I was coming out of my skin.
Yeah.
Both,
I get that.
even before it and after.
And after.
Yeah, so it was I mean,
So are you liking your medley you're on right now?
oh yeah, I got off of we went down to just a little bit of Lexapro, and I'm on Wellbutrin, and that's a great combo for me.
Yeah.
And then progesterone, but that's all I take now.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What about your sleep? Like, how's your sleep?
well, it just depends. I mean, let's talk about like people that keep you up at night snoring.
Oh, this is where we're going to get in the bed divorce topic.
Just kidding, Jay, but not really.
Bed divorce?
Oh yeah, we were going to talk about that.
We
Yeah,
are, yeah.
Divorce beds.
Are we teasing it now, or are we going to talk
Oh,
about
we'll
it
talk
now?
about it later. Well, it doesn't matter to me.
Well, do you want to talk about it now, or we can table it?
We might as well talk about it now.
Yeah. So Jay snores.
Like a chainsaw.
Mm-hmm.
Does he have sleep apnea?
We all have, and I do too. You know, I even have a machine, but I don't use it anymore. I should.
Do you
but,
put the whole headgear on?
Well, I tried, but I just couldn't get used to that either. I mean, I wasn't. Now, a lot of that, my snoring disappeared when I lost some weight. So, but Jay's snoring is full force.
And Jay's
So-
pretty skinny. Is he?
She's like,
He's
what?
gained a little bit of weight. Well, I love you, Jay, but I mean,
I love you, Jay.
divorce.
Jay, we love you.
Not divorce. When you get married,
You put on
you
happy
put on
weight.
your happy weight. So he's just so happy. He's a happy boy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very.
So
Anyway.
You
yeah.
didn't give up the P word there.
Can you tell my red face?
I don't see it.
You
I
still,
don't
you
see
still
it.
got your yellow R.
Okay, my yellow still.
So have y'all ever heard of a bed divorce?
Yes. I
You
A
have.
bad divorce. I've never heard of a bad divorce.
So
It
you know how
sounds
the
wonderful.
1950s they had their little twin beds, like
Yes.
yeah. So they had them separate, and I have a friend that has embraced the fact that she calls it her boudoir, her bedroom, okay, because she claims now that it enhances their intimacy. And how so is because hubby has to go in the bedroom and actually try. You know, I mean, why else would he be coming in the bedroom? You know?
Get the
like-
hell out of here unless you're here with the P. Either bring the P or get the F out.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean,
This is making me sweat.
full on like decorating
I
the
gotta go
bed,
like that.
the
Get my
bedroom.
hair.
She's getting hot and bothered over there. Anyways,
Hey!
Not that kind.
No, not that guy.
anyways, so apparently it has helped them in their intimate life because I don't know, they got to try harder.
Well, I mean, that could very well happen for us one day since Nate's in his senior year.
Yeah.
We could decorate that room. Of course, we'll be there for a little bit longer because he's going to Holmes. He's staying with me
So
all
no
right.
room,
for a little
no room.
while.
Just for a little while.
Yeah, just for a little while. But as soon as he's out, we'll get that.
Get that going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Move him on out.
Yeah. Go on.
Yeah.
Have fun.
So, how would you decorate your man separate divorce
Your
bedroom?
man cave.
I don't know. Well, so first of all, I have heard about it, and I saw a piece that Carson Daly did on the Today Show sometime about a year ago, maybe. And of course, I'm a big Carson Daly fan from TRL.
Yeah.
Total Request Live.
Oh, wow, yeah.
He's old.
That may have been before your time, Ashley.
No.
No, I mean, I know about it, but I
She
was
a-
probably
she was
like
a seventh
5.
grade.
Yeah, but
Oh, God.
Carson.
Kidding. I'm kidding.
So Carson is married to, I think she's somewhat famous, but she's a big chef or whatever. But anyway, he talked about the fact that they went through a bed divorce or sleep divorce. I don't know, maybe 5 years ago, and they both get significantly better sleep,
Right?
Because they're not
It's
keeping
about
each other
the
up.
sleep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the whole thing is for that. And,
Yeah, yeah.
And you're just better generally after a good night of sleep.
Yeah.
But I mean, Sarah and I have, I don't know, what's bigger, the king or the California king?
California king.
California king, yeah.
Okay, well, we have the biggest king there is,
Ooh.
and it's
Do, you,
Whoa.
do y'all have like
but no, I mean, like you
things that
can't.
move up and down?
No,
like, can
no,
you
no, no.
control your bed?
We don't.
Okay.
Sarah had one of those, but it was like a queen, and she loved that bed. And I was like, that bed is terrible.
Why didn't you like the bed?
It
What
was just
wrong
too.
with
It was too soft, and
Okay.
so the really large king has it's it's the kind of mattress where you could throw a bowling ball on the other side and it won't. You don't feel it, and
Right.
so it's great for my back because I have back issues, but and from that respect. She can sleep on the other side. I can sleep on the other side, and you wouldn't even know that there was someone over there, except for the fact that I get up or she gets up. And
Are y'all going to pee, or what are y'all doing?
I get up. I've probably been getting up and going to pee pretty regularly for maybe, I don't know, 8, 9 years.
Yeah.
But I also drink a lot of caffeine at night.
What do you do that for? How do you sleep?
How in the world do you do that?
I always have.
But
and
you can sleep.
I go
after
right to
that?
sleep, but then I get up because I have to go pee, 2 hours later, 3 hours later. And so if I will limit my intake of caffeine or even milk or whatever, which I love to drink milk. I love to drink milk.
Like real milk?
Whole
Or-
milk,
Oh,
2%?
I drink it out of the
You
the
don't do
gallon.
almond or anything? You do dairy?
Oh,
No?
yeah.
Oh.
Like the
Okay.
full fat?
I'm just kidding.
No. I like skim milk. I
Okay.
grew up
That's like
drinking
water.
2%.
Yeah.
But then I started drinking skim, and I just like skim. The whole milk is kind of too heavy for me now,
Yeah.
but I'll drink 2% if that's all I have.
Yeah.
or
So
a
you
whole if
chug
that's
your
all I have.
milk and you have your
Straight out of the carton.
out of the carton
Wow.
Yeah.
in the bed.
And then you get up all
Well,
night.
right, but I do have to get up and go a lot. So
Okay.
now I can sleep through literally anything.
I hate
Wow.
I mean, I can go to sleep whenever I want.
you. Mm-hmm.
We talked about this last time on my other podcast. I've always had the ability to go to sleep whenever,
That's not fair.
and
No.
No.
and
My
I can
dogs wake me
generally
up, too.
operate okay
All night.
on anywhere from 5.5 to 6.5 hours. But I do like to get more sleep than that if I can. And I'm a night owl. Sarah goes to bed at like 8:30. I mean, if
Yes.
9 hits, she is a gremlin. I mean,
Same.
I mean,
I got to go to bed at 8.
yes. I mean,
It's
if we're
just
talking
true.
about going
So
to eat,
that's another thing about the bed divorce I forgot to tell you about
what's that?
is that the couples are going to bed at different times. And if you got a light sleeper,
Yeah.
that person's waking up when the other person's coming in. You see what I'm saying?
Right. And so I can't watch TV in the bedroom, but
Nope.
I do put on my iPad, and I put a little pillow to block the light from going towards her, and I put on headphones, and so I can lay there, watch, stream or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and not disturb her. And so, but that's pretty good. But
So what time do you get in the bed then?
10:30, 11, 11:30,
Yeah.
I
sometimes
just don't know
midnight.
how
Maybe
you
it's a
would
lady
function.
thing because mine is like 8:30,
No, I gotta
9.
go to bed. But you wake up. What time do you wake up in the morning?
6:30.
See, I wake up at 4.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
man.
I mean,
Okay.
I mean,
Now
Sarah,
I see why
have
you
to
go to bed at 8.
Sarah gets up at 5,
Yeah.
and she's normally at the hospital by 7. I mean, 6:30. So yeah, I mean,
Okay.
so-
Well, I do have a. Can I just tell my funny story about
Yes.
the bed?
Tell us a bed story,
Okay.
bedtime story.
So I have my little phone on that the sound every night. That I have to have sound to sleep.
the sleep
you know,
sound.
like better sleep. That-
Ocean,
Yes.
rain.
Yeah.
So it's like a white noise. But anyway, so I yes.
You're gonna fall
Go,
asleep
yeah.
on me.
So and then I have a little battery pack that I plug it into. Like, it's just a
I was
little
thinking, what
battery.
is this battery? Where are we
No,
going with
it's
this?
Oh, no. That's a whole different
No, no,
story.
no.
We're going to get Tammy Rose to come on.
Is this an electric pea we're
Tammy
talking about?
Rose Shop
OnlyFans.
Romantic
Let's go.
Adventures.
Anyway,
sorry.
Okay.
You're getting
Let's
an
just say a
OnlyFans person on your
charger.
show?
Hey.
They're here right
Might
now.
as well. Might as well.
Where's my feet?
Did you say,
Anyway.
where's my feet?
Yeah,
Did we
you
need
know,
to get
maybe-
barefoot here?
Anyway.
Okay, so
I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden, my
What is this
battery
ba-
goes down.
what is
It's
this
just
battery
like a
pack
charger
for-
pack.
for
You know
what?
For my phone.
Oh,
Are
for
you
your
doing
phone.
that
like you
again?
put the phone.
No, I'm just curious as
It
to what
begs the
she's
question.
charging.
Because I
What-
don't use a charger.
Oh, okay.
So I use the charger pack.
Gotcha.
Okay. So, because it's more mobile.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So, anyway, it's in the.
You like your options.
So, it's in the bed between me, Jay, and I. And
You keep the charger in the bed?
Well, I mean, it's just right there.
I
it's
have like
okay.
scenes of the bed burning up, catching fire.
No,
This
it's
NICAD explosion.
It's funny. Just listen.
Okay, all right.
So the phone. How about just the phones beside me
Okay.
in between us?
All right.
And so all of a sudden the phone dies,
Okay.
and I'm like going like I'm trying to find it. You know, like I'm over here laying. I'm trying to find it. Jay goes. Jay was like, "I'm here, baby." I was like, "I wasn't looking for you." I was like, "Oh." I was looking for my phone. That's
I wasn't
so
looking for the
sad.
P. I was looking for the phone.
Oh wow, y'all.
Oh, yeah, I'm here, baby. Okay. I don't need you right now. I need my phone.
You should have just said. So.
Probably did. Okay. Sorry.
Oh man,
Isn't that funny?
Yeah. It's very
that's good.
But we've been tickled about it. Even Jay's been tickled. We've been tickled about it for a while now. We're like, "Hey, I'm here, baby."
Yeah, I'm here. Come and get me. Yeah.
No, I'm going back to bed.
So that could be.
And the fact that Jenny would have her phone that close to her in bed is such a Jenny story.
It is.
You
I
think?
mean, because anyone that knows Jenny knows that her phone is attached to her.
It is. That's why I'm giving up social media for Lent.
I think it's a great
We'll
thing.
see how long that lasts.
Yes, I'm pulling for you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One day.
I'm pulling for you as well.
One day
But I'm
at
not
a time.
giving up Snapchat.
Yeah.
You're not.
Because
giving-
that's how I.
I'm giving up
I'm
everything,
giving up everything
but
but-
Snapchat.
Because that's the only way my kids will communicate with
I mean,
me.
that's like
Is
the
it
that's
Snapchat?
like that's
Yes.
like the alcoholic. I'm giving up everything,
but beer.
but beer.
Yeah, no beer.
Couple of beers.
Beer.
Or
A little bump.
A little bump.
A little bump. little bump. Couple of
Beer.
spell that for us. Couple of beers, please.
COUPLABEERS. Couple of beers.
Couple of beers.
That's the homage to last night, Saturday Night Live.
Okay. I haven't
Okay.
seen it
Shane
yet.
Gillis. Go look on Twitter. It's awesome.
I've heard well, just like my Facebook friends, I have a half crazy. I mean, actually half and half. It's crazy about one side, crazy about the other. So half will say it was wonderful, and half will say it wasn't.
Well, I mean, it's funny. I mean,
I know.
funny is
I'm
funny is.
sure it-
And Shane
Yeah.
Gillis is funny.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I haven't seen it yet, but
Yes.
I haven't seen it yet
Yeah,
either.
it's really, really
I'm
good.
gonna have to watch
yeah,
it.
Yeah.
we'll have to go. We'll have to watch it.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely. So okay, so let's get back to your menopause.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, hold on, before we say anything,
or with the
I would
bed.
be fine with
The bed divorce.
a bed divorce, I think. But I like the fact that, I think there's something good about knowing that your partner's just
Yeah.
right there. I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah.
see, I have to have that too.
I mean,
Just-
because
just
sometimes
knowing.
I like to just put my hand, not,
Just say I'm here, baby.
well, no, not like that. I mean, but, just, I don't know. I mean, it just, oops, sorry about that, Danny.
He's about to break out the stick.
Danny is not in our bed.
Yeah,
Let's
just
get
sorry,
that clear.
Danny, get out of the middle of the bed. Yeah. Ooh, sorry,
Yeah, Sarah,
Danny.
I don't know
I didn't mean
how
to poke
Danny got
ya.
up in our bed on
Yeah.
that one.
Hey, Sarah.
Ooh,
Oh, Danny boy.
you're so good.
Daddy?
All right, a little inside joke there between Jenny and I. Anyway, no, yeah, I do. So I don't think a bed divorce would be good for me.
I don't think it would be good for me either, because for me it'd be like, well, what's the effing point anymore? It's like
Yes.
now let's just have separate bedrooms.
Yes. So
No, I mean,
You're like, okay.
Jenny's like,
it depends on like.
she's raising the roof over here.
She's like, separate bed for me.
No, Jay would hate that.
You
though,
could get
'cause
a little-
I'm so awesome. He wouldn't know
you
what to
could
do.
get a little bell next to your
A
bed,
bed.
Jenny. Go, Hey Jay, ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Get in here. I'm not looking for my phone.
Say it's time.
Okay. So apparently,
Yes.
Sean has been taking his testosterone.
No, I haven't. I'm not on testosterone.
You're not?
No.
Okay.
I'm on regular human testosterone.
Regular-
But let me
human.
ask you this: is there really such a thing as menopause?
Well,
I think there is.
what I am calling it menopause, which would be menopause for men.
But-
Right, that makes sense.
Okay, let's look at the scientific
Well,
name.
but I
Andropause.
yeah, I didn't know the name of it until today, until I Googled it, and there is
Okay.
an official name. What is it?
Andropause.
Andropause.
Yeah, it's a phase in a man's life marked by a gradual decline in testosterone levels,
Yes.
typically beginning in middle age.
They can lose up to 1% or greater of their testosterone every year.
Okay.
1%, that doesn't sound like very much.
Well,
So
over
what are the
time, that's a lot.
signs? I mean, what are your symptoms?
So you
Yeah.
want to go through the symptoms?
Let's go through the symptoms.
Okay.
So we'll go through ours first.
Okay.
Okay, so ours are everything. Like
Well, y'all
The
are more
devil.
special than men.
Yes, very
yes,
good,
it's
that was
hot
good.
flashes.
You
That,
like
yeah,
it?
it was good. We are more special
We
than men.
are.
100%.
Well,
See,
we're
this is
we're
why.
wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah, they're not getting a
Really?
bed divorce. Okay, so
See, Sarah? I mean, yeah, we're not getting in bed
They're
divorce.
not doing it.
they're because
I mean,
we're so
they are.
special.
Sorry.
We're so special. We can all have a sleepover. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Okay, hot flashes.
Danny is not included.
I'll bring the microphones. Don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh, I knew this was going to go places.
8675309.
86753.
Jenny.
All right, back to the menopausal
Okay.
symptoms. Hot flashes,
All
night
the
sweats,
Yeah.
mood changes,
Oh yeah.
decrease in sex drive. All right.
Cats are going. Just kidding. I mean, I'm 50. I'm 50.
She's 50. Okay.
51. 51.
So male, we're making some noise up here. I hope we're not getting evicted. Male gradual decrease in testosterone levels over time. That's y'all.
Yes.
Oh wait, we have testosterone too. I forgot about that.
Yes.
We do. Yeah. I can tell y'all about too much testosterone for Ashley. It's very bad.
I remember that story. It
Yeah.
might be a fun story.
It's bad. I'm like jumping the husband like
Oh.
P Diddy.
He's like, I like, this.
I'm like
I mean,
P Diddy. I'm
Wow.
thinking of all the ways that I can do
Oh.
we're having
Jeff.
some freak offs.
a freak off.
That's
So I know what
We
that is.
know what a freak off is.
I hope Jeff's not listening right now. Sorry, honey.
were these white parties or yeah?
I mean, it didn't matter. White parties. It was a big party. Was all it was.
Hey.
So too much testosterone.
Uh-huh.
No bueno
For
Right.
women.
for women.
Yeah.
Because I'm like
Too much of
y'all.
their own
I'm like y'all. There would be a
testosterone.
man at the
'Cause
car wash.
you may want some male, too much male.
No, I would
testosterone.
see a male at the car wash and I'd be like, no, Ashley. I mean, I don't want to throw this man on top of the hood. Stop it. I mean, it was
Well-
insane. I'm like, is that what y'all do?
I'm about
like,
to had a lot of testosterone in my day.
I mean, Ashley has created a whole new version of porn instead of the plumber, coming in.
no, it is
It's
the car wash.
It's the car wash. Going to the car wash.
I'm losing my notes. Okay, so progesterone,
The best.
the best, the night drug,
Yes. Bye-bye.
and it's like apparently it's like Valium for us.
I mean, it helps me go to sleep, definitely.
Yeah, yeah. And then you over there,
Yes.
Oh,
Mr.
sorry.
I haven't gotten
Menopause?
on the, obviously there's places around town, and a friend of mine has a clinic that he's a doctor, and he, pushes the low T on a lot of people, and they're men. I know a lot of my friends that go to it. I have not gotten on it. A friend of mine who is a doctor told me about 10 years ago, yeah, you don't need to get on it. And So I didn't get on it, and I haven't gotten on it, but I am considering it because, I mean, honestly, and I kid you not, I mean, I sweat at night. It's not every night, but maybe every other night. I mean, I am covered, drenched in sweat, an hour and a half into sleep.
What's your temp on? Like, what's your air
Yeah,
on?
what's the air on?
Like 68, 67,
wow.
66.
Yeah,
oh, you
ours
keep
is on,
going
like-
down. Do you just get up and turn that thermostat down?
I have the fan on whip-ass speed. I've got...
We've got a fan in 64. over
Yeah,
here.
I mean, and I've got the thermostat. I mean, it's cold, and
Yeah.
Sarah doesn't really care about the thermostat ever. And
Oh, that's
so-
good
Oh,
because
yeah.
that's a lot of argument for us.
Yeah.
And I've got the remote control right there next to the bed, and I'm like, oh, colder.
Yeah.
And so
Colder, let's polar bear this.
And so, but like last night, for example, I mean, Sarah was working last night at the hospital, and I was at home and by myself, and I went to sleep. An hour and a half into my sleep, I wake up and I am drenched, and so I had to go in there in the dark, change my boxer shorts, change my t-shirt, and then I had dry clothes on. I had to go get in the bed. Well, my sheets were damp, so I had to scoot over to the middle of the bed.
and
So you're going,
put your
"Hey,
phone
baby."
in the middle of the
Yeah.
bed. Hey, baby.
Hey, baby, I'm
Yeah.
here.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Thank goodness Sarah wasn't there. I probably would have woken her up. But
Yeah.
in any event, it is now. I don't have to go to the bathroom every time I get up, but I mean, I'm getting up more because I'm sweating than I am because I have to get up and go to the bathroom, and it's miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
It
is
is.
miserable.
It is.
It is. It is.
horrible.
It's miserable on our end too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
When I was about 30, I went to see Bill Cosby. Now, this was back before everyone knew that Bill Cosby was this terrible pervert. And
Yeah.
People used to pay to go see him as a comedian.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he was
Chocolate cake.
he was really funny as a comedian, but I went to see him at the Fox Theater in St. Louis, and he was talking about his wife at the time that was going through menopause, and he was like, I'll wake up and it'll be 30 degrees outside, and my wife's butt naked with the window open going, it's hot in here.
Yes,
And
I
of course, I
relate.
was 30 at the time, and I was
Yeah.
like, well, I guess I have that to look forward to. And now I feel like, I mean,
You're.
yes, I want to
Yeah.
open the door during the winter and be like, God,
Yeah.
I'm dying.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
so
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah. That's like I had my air on last
Oh
night.
yeah. Yeah.
I wake up and like the thermostat says it's 50 in the house.
Yes.
It's great.
Yeah.
It was great.
Sounds
Jeff
good to
wasn't
me.
there, so I could do whatever the hell I wanted to with the thermostat, and I didn't do.
Yeah.
I know. I do love it. Now, before I went through menopause, Jay loves a cold house. Like he will turn down he has always done that since we've been married. And I would have to, like, I'd be with a blanket.
Yeah, you'd be like
freezing.
in the burrito.
But
yeah.
now I'm pretty like, okay.
And now he's like, I'm freezing my ass off in here. Can we crank it up a little bit?
Nope.
Nope. Sorry. Bed divorce. Yeah, you're out. You're out.
Yes.
Yeah.
We do what I say.
So are those the only things, Sean? What about
Uh,
moodiness?
I know my wife would probably say yes.
She
I
would
don't
say you're
really-
moody.
I don't think I am. I mean, I
What,
really
what,
don't.
what do you say, Jenny? Is he moody?
I mean,
I mean, anybody
I don't
can
know.
be.
Everybody
I don't
can be
see you
moody.
enough
Yeah.
like every day to know like if you're.
Yeah, but you've known me well
Yeah.
enough most of my life. I
I
mean,
don't think you're.
I'm usually
like
in a pretty good
that.
mood.
Yeah,
I mean,
you are.
typically.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody has their buttons, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say that I've not had a loss of sex drive, but I mean, where it's noticeable or anything like that.
Right,
I mean,
right.
so I mean, I'm usually good to go whenever.
Well, then, yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I'm sorry, Sarah.
well, no, I mean, I'm
I was
just
just
like,
kidding.
no, I mean, I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah,
you-
this is your
we,
second
We
marriage.
ready? Okay, let's go.
Come
I mean,
on.
you ring the bell, I'm
Right.
here.
He's darting in there at Mach speed.
I mean, I'd have like the fake bell ringing it going, oh, did you ring the bell? Ding, ding, ding.
Well, apparently his drive has not been affected.
Well, okay, let me ask you this. So what are some other
What are
symptoms?
some of the other symptoms? I read it this morning, I forgot.
Well, it was something like mood swings, decrease libido, weight gain. You haven't gained any
You've
weight.
lost weight.
Well,
You've
I
lost
mean,
you were,
weight.
but you went
no,
on a,
I
Oh,
did.
cognitive changes?
No, I mean,
Like kind of dumb?
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yes. He's going through it really bad. I'm kidding.
No. Well, okay, so I lost 50 pounds last year, and before
How did you lose that?
I cheated. But
Oh, you did?
What'd
you do?
Did you do Ozempic?
No, I didn't do Ozempic.
Tell us what you did.
What'd you do?
Wegovy.
I did Manjaro.
Manjaro.
Like the guy.
But hold on. So I was 225
Okay.
about 2 years ago, which was the heaviest that I had ever been.
Mm-hmm.
And so I worked eating right, exercising for like 4 or 5 months. I lost like 10.
Yeah, you said it was like
10, 15 pounds.
Okay.
Well, then holidays came. I went straight back up. And so last March,
Mm-hmm.
I went skiing. I was 230, the heaviest that I had ever been.
Okay.
And I mean, like, I felt terrible. It was bad. I mean, I was taking my blood pressure medication had increased. And so I had been on blood pressure medication, I don't know, 3 or 4 years. And anyway, and so I needed to lose weight because I was having some back issues, and I was, I just couldn't lose the weight. And I mean, I went to my regular physician. I went to my neurosurgeon that was helping me on my back surgeries because I had 2 last year. And I went to my cardiologist, and, you know, they all were aware. I went to this nurse practitioner, and we, you know, they put me on the shot. So all of my doctors knew that I was getting on it.
Mm-hmm.
And
Are you still on it, or do you?
well, I take it very sporadically.
Okay.
It's kind of like a maintenance deal. But I mean, I haven't had one in a month right now.
Well, let me just tell you this: when I was going through menopause and everything,
Yeah.
I hated every single one of you that was on Ozempic and Manjaro because I was like,
You're like,
"Listen,
I'm
I've been
over
doing
here
working. You know,
Yeah.
that's what it did. And it was
so
like,
all right, so but I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't
I
just
know.
cheat. But so I got on it, and I totally changed my diet. I went completely clean because I am a sugar addict.
yeah.
So you cut out sugar altogether.
Pretty much.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That would make me want to
yeah.
die
And
inside.
it was
Yeah.
and
It
it was
does.
so I
Yeah.
was eating protein
Yeah.
and lean protein and greens. I mean, salad, fish, salad, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. You
salad,
really no
repeat
fun.
salad.
No,
salad.
I mean, it really wasn't bad. And so, I mean, and I was exercising, and, you know, to the extent that
Yeah.
I could, which wasn't a lot because I was having some surgeries, but, you know, I started shedding the weight, and next thing you know, I mean, I passed out one day.
You passed
because-
out.
For
Well,
what?
because my blood pressure medication I was taking too much and
Too
so-
much.
blood pressure medication.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so I was having these drops in blood pressure, and actually it was about 3 weeks after my first back surgery in April, I fell and collapsed while I was on the phone with a friend of mine,
Oh my!
Oh, goodness.
and I ruptured
You ruptured your disc in your back, didn't you?
Yeah, so I had to have a second surgery,
Oh.
and so my cardiologist was like, it's time to completely get you off of your blood pressure medication.
We
And
were
why
worried
were
about
you
you. I
on
remember
blood
that. I
pressure
remember
because my
medicine?
blood pressure was high.
But was it because of is it something that's hereditary, or was it your weight gain?
It
or
was.
what?
I mean, it was mostly by my weight, and I
Okay.
couldn't get it off. And so,
Yeah.
I mean, and I had tried, and used to, I could, you know, like 3 weeks, a month, I could go lose 15, 20 pounds,
Yeah.
just like that.
Especially for men. I mean,
Yeah,
men
yeah, I had somebody on here, you know, saying if they sniffed a Dorito, they could just
That's
gain some
neat.
weight. But I
But-
mean, y'all, it's not fair.
Well, right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and it was terrible. So, in any event, you know, I've now gained, because I've started doing a bunch of working out and muscle mass building as a result of physical therapy from my surgeries. I mean, I'm stronger now than I've ever been in my life, and certainly in my legs and in my
Yeah.
upper body. But, and then I weigh 180, and, you know, I went from 230 to
That's great.
180, and I haven't been 180 since, I mean,
My
early.
wedding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
back before then,
Yeah.
probably. I mean, so it's been
Good
a
for
total
you, man.
change, and
The first wedding.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. The
And
first
I've completely stayed off of my blood pressure medication, and
Well, that's
you know,
great.
I mean, that's the goal. And
Yeah.
honestly, at this point, I have no desire to ever let myself get back there
Yeah.
again. And 100%, I believe that I put on a bunch of happy weight, because
Yeah.
when Sarah and I got married, I was not 180, but I was probably 195 was the lowest that I had ever
Yeah.
gotten.
I like how they call it happy weight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
happy
mean,
weight.
okay.
you know who told me that? Lulu, because she
Oh,
was
really?
like, "I can see you got some happy weight," and I was like,
Oh,
I gave her the double bird.
Yeah, double bird. I gave somebody the double bird the other night. Yeah. Anyways,
Last
so
night was that
even in fun or
but
the devil
got-
bird is always on call.
this is gonna have to be this is gonna have to be a to be continued after this episode. But I have
are we out of time?
one question.
Oh yeah, we are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got one question for
Oh,
for
we're
both
so
of you.
good.
Oh, yeah.
We're good.
We're
We are
that
good.
good. Yeah, y'all are so good. Let me tell you. Anyways,
Oh,
Oh,
daddy.
Daddy. Oh, Daddy. It's so good. Oh, my gosh.
okay. So on the Oh
Darren,
Daddy
if
song,
you're listening, Darren,
Darren.
we love you, brother.
yeah.
Come see us.
Yeah. Come on.
But
to
last
Jackson.
question for y'all.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so Sean,
Yes.
what is your theme song, your walkout song? Because we're about to walk out.
It definitely sympathy for the devil.
Sympathy
Oh.
for the Devil.
Yes.
Okay.
I love me some Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
I still don't know what my.
You don't know.
song-
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm giving you happy,
Are you giving
whether
me
you like it or
happy?
not.
You know, I got to thinking about mine again.
Let me say this: like whether I can't even talk. But if I'm not happy or not, I'm gonna act like I'm happy. So I guess that would be
That
the
happy,
perfect song,
because
right?
I'm happy. That
yeah.
song.
Were you in the commercial, the Pharrell commercial for Blue Cross Blue Shield?
I think I was. Or I,
Or, no,
I
was it
remember
Walt,
doing
Mississippi?
It. No, I think it was. I think it was Blue Cross Blue Shield. But I was working at the chamber at the time, and I had to go and help. I think,
Okay.
but I wasn't in it.
Yeah.
But I did. I was
Jenny
there.
is one of the happiest people I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
And I love her.
wonder
You have been a
wrong.
joy, you and your yellow.
We're glad I'm back to myself, and
Yes.
so is Jay. So
I'm
is
glad
Becca
you're back to
and Nate.
Jenny, back to
Nate,
yellow
Nate
happy.
definitely is.
He's very happy that I'm back.
Yes.
Bless it.
Yes. Okay, and mine, you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, what's your walkout song?
My
Drum
walkout
roll?
song.
Drum roll?
My walkout song
Oh, there we go. There we go.
is the Pixies. Where is my mind?
Where's my mind?
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to play out now?
We'll get
I thought it was-
striked for copyright infringement.
we got how much
Can't.
money we
You
got to
can't
pay
do
for that one?
Yeah, we don't want that. We don't need that.
We need some more sponsors for.
yeah, we need some
actually,
sponsors, please.
so we can play the
Anybody.
Pixies.
Yeah.
This has been a lot of fun.
Thank you for having me on.
I know.
I really have.
It was so fun.
I
This
had-
was just like free flow.
I texted Jenny the other day and I was like, "What the hell are we going to talk about?" I go, "I'm going on a menopause show."
well, look at you.
Well,
Look at you.
You know what? This will bring more men to realize that they're going through
That
something
it's
too.
okay.
Yes,
And you can,
you can do something about
Yes.
it. Get some tea, baby.
yeah.
Get some tea.
Get on there.
Get on the tee.
I did. I will quickly. I will say. I texted my friend who told me 10 years ago not to get on it this morning. He's like, "I'm in church. I'll have to call you later." And I was like, "I'm thinking about getting on it." And he goes, "Well, I'll call you. I'm on it now." And so I was like, "Okay."
Oh, yeah,
So,
now
yeah.
you.
Hey,
Okay,
daddy.
You will be like
Yeah,
that.
baby.
Except you'll be like, hey,
I'm
mommy.
here, baby.
Andale.
All right. That wraps it up.
All right. All right. Thank
Thank
you.
Get
you.
on.